Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. It's always my pleasure giving you these 6 p.m. videos. Now, last few weeks, right? Been talking about quantum. What has the VectorVest 7 system been telling me about one stock in particular, right? Ignore the noise, right? We want to know the value. I want to find a good stock that's going to make me money. QSI, right? The VectorVest 7 system does all the work for me. I don't know how to do all these crazy valuation calculations. I don't need to. I have the VectorVest 7 software. You have the power of the software. You watch these videos, right? You saw the screenshot at the intro of this video. I just like the song. I actually don't really like pumping up stocks. It's not my thing. I think the song just brings me great energy, and hopefully it brings you great energy as well. So tonight we're going to talk about QSI, right? It's skyrocketing today. So let's see how we can handle the trade going forward. And I will tell you, don't hit the skip button. Don't fast forward. Why? Because there's some crazy chart patterns I see here. And if you're holding QSI, you're going to want to know about these to make sure you are on the right side of the trade. Now, if this is something you're interested in, let's make some money. So no better place to start off than the quantum watch list I've put together, right? Again, it's going to be in the VectorVest 7 system, hoping by next week, if not definitely before Tampa, right? The stock I've highlighted, LAES. This was my momentum play, right? We had a lot of momentum stocks here. AMPG, IONQ, QTUM. Obviously, my pick was LAES. If you watched the video, if you made money, you're up another 50% today. Hit that like button, please. Now, as I scroll down the list here, this is a stock we're going to talk about today. Look at it. It doesn't look very pretty on the list, does it? Second to the bottom. But of all the stocks, this has got my attention the most, or it did, still kind of does, because of the VectorVest valuation, right? Look at the value, $1.41. It was undervalued. You see it's up 44 or 43% right now. So if I got you in this video, you're probably in the around 120s, 130s last week, maybe the week before, who knows? But you are up today. So we're going to talk about handling the trade, right? And we're also going to talk about other variables within the VectorVest 7 system, other proprietary indicators I'm looking at, which has got me really excited about this position. So excited I bought some. You saw it in my Webull account here. I showed you the screenshot with my intro. Look, the sales growth rate, 253%. That's one of the highest in the list. This 999, that's pretty high, not gonna lie. But look at this, 14% growth rate in earnings, double digits in both. Was undervalued. Right now, the company is slightly overvalued, but there are other buying opportunities hopefully going to present themselves. I got a cushion. Most people watching this channel that have been following me in the VectorVest team, you got a cushion in this position. So let's use this cushion to our advantage. And I'm going to entertain you with some option plays, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the chart, dive in, and let's get our trading on. First thing I want to do, break down the forecasted data, which I really like about this position, even though it may not look the greatest. But look what we got here. Forecasted earnings per share. Our EPS, 12-month leading forecast, right? Slight decline is negative. Not too pretty. I get it. But look at the growth rate in earnings coming in at 1% 12 months ago. Look at the sales growth rate, 0. 12 months ago, this company didn't look that great, right? But look at it now. If I use our date line, I scroll it back up here, growth rate now coming in at 14%, while sales growth rate astonishing, 259%. Now, the green shaded line that you're seeing right here, that is our valuation. You see the company being undervalued for the most part over the last 12 months. So let's take a look at 5 years and see what kind of price action we're getting. Look at this. Quantum QSI actually came out 3 years ago, 9 months, right? The decline in price action would not have wanted to get in there, obviously. But look, you see the VectorVest 7 system, when this company was trading at premiums here, the valuation, $3.20. The trading price, $8. We try to give you warning. The stock greatly overvalued, right? But opportunities have been presenting themselves with a dip. We see the stock undervalued recently. One of the few stocks in the quantum space, and that's why it's on my radar, harnessing the power of the VectorVest 7 system. This is a stock I decided to utilize in my own personal money to play the space. All right, time to talk, traders. Look what we got. What is this formation here, right? Head and shoulders. Shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, forming, right? That was the whole point why I bought this position, because I had a feeling it was going to create a head and shoulders pattern. Now, the head and shoulders hasn't come to fruition. It just looks like that right now. If we get a breakout in momentum, you see the zone I have here for resistance. We're in the zone right now, 176 to 188. If we get to 190, that shows me confirmation to the outside. But look what we're seeing right now, this little upper wick. So again, that's why I mentioned the whole cushion part, because I know when I got you guys in, I started talking about the stock. But if you got in the last few days here, you do have a little bit of cushion. So you have to ask yourself and keep on this position, is this head and shoulders going to come to fruition? I don't know the answer to that question, but I just put this on your radar that we are forming. It looks like a head and shoulders pattern at this time. Now, over the next minute, if you're new to options, do not feel bad if you have to, rewind this video or go to the VectorVest channel, type in options for beginners, whatever it may be. You'll see the options video pop up so that way you can learn more about them, right? Now, everyone that trades options, type in options in the comment section if you think they are pivotal for successful investing. Me personally, yes. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm about to do. You see my Webull account over here, right? QSI, what am I looking at? I'm looking, let me scoot this over. I don't show you everything. But look, we got about 35 cents here to sell the call. The 250, right? So let me get this out of the way. Why am I looking at the 250 strike? Look at the prior high, 250. If this is a head and shoulders, I see the upper wick. Looks like a little bit more of a wick right now. Probably about to place this trade anytime during this video. But yes, that's what I'm looking at right now. Doing a covered call to put insurance on my potential bag, right? So if price action comes back down, right, because of this head and shoulders, potentially that would put insurance on my bag, right? And I'm okay with that because that means that the stock is becoming closer, attractive, valuation-wise. Might buy some more shares, who knows? But if the stock goes up to 250, that's my strike price. That's when it gets called away. Right now, what, $1.30, I think $1.34? That's almost a bag in my calculations, and I got insurance on the bag. If the bag doesn't come to fruition, guess what? I collect the premium, the stock comes back down, I like the stock, I like the valuation, I'm gonna buy some more of it. It's that simple. Again, options. One thing I will always say on this channel, what you get out of life and investing is what you typically put into it, right? Educate yourself. You can do this too. It's not that hard. I hope this video was helpful. I always put these videos out to put you on the right side of the trade. And typically after I talk about a stock and it goes up a lot, it's usually the video I'm going to talk about, because I know a lot of people watching this are holding the stock, right? So I want to always keep you on the right side of the trade. Now, the company itself, I still love the company. The chart formation got me some jitters, but I just shared you an option play. Sell a call, right? If you own 100 shares, I own at least 100, right? Because I sold one call. But again, I always just want to put you on the right side of the trade, see what comes to fruition of this head and shoulders pattern. Again, stay disciplined, right? Always stay disciplined. And if you are new to options, you don't know the mechanics of options, you don't know the mechanics within your broker, please don't go out there and place an option trade. Don't want anyone to get burned, right? Educate yourself. Spend these holidays, learn, take your time, go on the channel, go on our website. Where do you think I learned from? I learned from VectorVest, Dr. Alito. He's my mentor, and honestly, the education team here. My option strategies are a mix between Ron Wheeler's and Jim Penna. My trading strategies, I, really learned from Jerry D'Ambrosio and Steve Chappell. These guys are all going to be in Tampa. They're all talking. They're going to give you great free information for 2 days. Check out the Tampa 2-day event. Now, for everyone that stuck to the end of the video, this is what I wanted to get to. The head and shoulders eye pattern that I showed you, it occurred at a downtrend, right? That's not normal. This pattern is typically observed at the top of an uptrend, right? So it's not a true head and shoulders. And that's exactly why we're getting the breakout, I believe, here at 195. But still doesn't look like a head and shoulders. And I believe other traders will respond as well. So I am looking for an upper wick here. The covered call, not completely out of the realm, but I would like to see if we can get a wick here. Otherwise, I'm going to be bullish on the position. That's why I'm not going to jump too far ahead of the stock. These are the levels I'm looking at right here. If price action retraces below these levels, yes, I would be getting defensive with options on my QSI. Otherwise, if we stay above these levels, I might double down on a leap option when the noise has receded. Because anytime you buy options, and stocks move a lot, you're paying a premium, right? That's why I always tell you, buy options when no one is talking about these stocks, right? Have some patience. Let the trade come to you. Now, again, if everyone enjoyed this presentation, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week. Time to get excited. It's almost 2025. Hard to believe, right? I know. Now, VectorVest, we are proud to present our 2025 flagship 2-day investment seminar held in Tampa, Florida, January 10th and 11th. Now, you can visit that live stream. Just go to vectorvest.com/stream. I mean, there will be some great heavy hitters there presenting. We've got Glenn Tompkins, Ray Clark, along with Jerry D'Ambrosio, and special guest Les Mason.